Since the dawn of time, battles have been fought. Some won, others not so fortunate. In the midst of tranquility, a battle of a different kind is raging. The Battle of the Minds.
A very good day to you all and welcome to the very first episode of The Battlefield Season 2. We are back again with another one. My name is Geraldine Mandengenda, but you also can call me JD. Do follow us on all our social media platforms on Facebook. It's at The Battlefield, and today in the building I'm joined by two schools. To my left, I'm joined by Divine Junior. How are you guys? Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right, so are you guys ready for this?
Yes.
And I understand that you have a war cry prepared for this.
Yes.
All right, so you can do your war cry.
Divine Junior.
Studies is the gateway to success.
My name is Geraldine Mandengenda. I'm a grade 6 learner at Divine Junior School.
My name is Shalom Shone. I am a grade 5 at Divine Junior School.
My name is Anes Mishi. I am a grade 5 learner at Divine Junior School.
All right, so great. So to my left today in the building, I'm joined by the Horizon School. Hi guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Are you excited to be here?
Yes.
That's good. So I understand that you guys also prepared a war cry for this one. So can we hear it?
The Horizon, hard work, respect, and integrity. My name is Chantal Muduma. I'm a grade 7 learner at the Horizon School. At my right side, I have Leon Chidavayenzi, a grade 6 learner. And at my left side, I have Kudakwashe Hiwai, a grade 5 learner. We are here to win this competition, so get ready to say goodbye, Divine Junior School.
I didn't see that one coming. Divine Junior, are you ready for this competition?
Yes.
Okay, so let's get right into it. So right about now, we have the first round, and we're going to be doing the English language. And for this, we have collective nouns. So are you guys well versed with your English language?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, so welcome to the first round. So right now we're going to be doing collective nouns. So the first question, what do we call a dish of thieves? What do we call it? So you guys have 60 seconds to prepare your answers. And after 60 seconds, you guys can raise your boards. Okay, it seems like things are looking up. And I'm sure the guys at home can also see the answers clearly. Okay, and our 60 seconds is over. All right, so the correct answer that we're looking for is a gang of thieves. And it seems like both of you guys aced it. So let's move on to the second question for the day. Are you guys ready for this one? Okay, so what do we call a dish of baboons? And you guys once again have 60 seconds to be ready with your answers, and after that you raise your voice. Okay, there you have it. The answers are quite clear, and the correct one that we're looking for is a troop of baboons. Okay, so let's move on to the third question for the day on our English language. The radio news is here. All right, so the radio news dash is here. What do we call that? Are you sure with your answer, Divine Junior?
Yes.
Okay, and Horizon School, are you sure with your answer?
Yes.
Okay, so the correct answer that we are looking for is the radio news crew is here. And for this one, Horizon School, you got it correct. And for this one, Divine Junior, unfortunately, didn't get it correct. A dish of judges. What do we call it? A dish of judges. Are we all sure with our answers, Divine Junior? Are we positive? Okay, and Horizon? Okay, so the correct answer that we're looking for this one is a panel of judges. So once again, this point goes to the Horizon School. Fifth and the final question for the first round is, Are you guys ready for this one? Yes. Okay. A dish of puppies. What do we call it? A dish of puppies. All right. Are we all sure with our answers? Because this is like literally the final question for the day for the first round. And then we move on to the other round. Okay, so the correct answer that we're looking for this one is a litter of puppies. And you guys, all of you guys got it correct. So congratulations to the both of you. This is the science and technology session. How well do you guys know your science and tech? To my right.
Really well.
Pretty well. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. And Divine Junior, what do you think about this session? Are you ready for
I
this?
think we might well, very well.
You might actually do well in this round. Okay, that's good. Okay, so the first question for the second session, that is the science and tech session, is the air around us is called what? What do we call the air around us? The air that we breathe as humans. What do we call it? And you have 60 seconds. The air around us is called what? Okay, and you guys, are you sure with your answers?
Yes.
All right. And so the correct answer that we're looking for is the atmosphere. Unfortunately, both of you didn't get it correct. The answer that we're looking for is the atmosphere. Okay, so moving on to the second question for this round. What does ICT stand for? Okay. Are you guys ready with your answers? You can raise your board so that the audience at home can see your answers as well. All right, so the correct answer for this one is information and communication technology. So for this one, Divine Junior is going to get a full mark. And unfortunately, the Horizon team is going to get a half mark because you guys left out information and the N part, communication technology, but you did well. All right, so we're going to be moving on to our next question. And this one is, what does a DVD stand for? What does DVD stand for? And I'm pretty sure that you guys know this one because I'm sure most of you at home have your favorite videos or favorite DVDs that you always watch. So for this one, we have two correct terms. So we are just going to look at the both of them. And the correct terms that we're looking for is digital versatile disc or digital video disc. So let's look at your answers. What do we have here? Digital video drive, and we have disk verification drive. Okay, so unfortunately it seems like both of you guys didn't really get it correct, so both of you guys are going to get half marks because at least you tried. But the correct terms, especially for the benefit of the viewers at home as well, we were looking for digital versatile disc or digital video disc. All right, so let's move on to the next question. Which word is used to refer to a situation where endangered species are fast disappearing? What do we call the term or the word that is used to refer to a situation whereby endangered species are fast disappearing? And the correct answer that we're looking for is extinction. And Divine Junior, we have migration and extinct. All right, so I think to the Horizon School, we're going to give them a half mark for this one because we were looking for extinction. All right, so there you have it. The last and final question for this session. We're still in science and technology to the benefit of the viewers who have just joined us right now is when light is blocked, dish is formed. What is formed when light is blocked? Okay. All right, so the correct answer that we're looking for is shadow. When light is blocked, the shadow is formed. But in other cases, it could be shade. It depends what the situation is. So we're just going to verify if they can get half marks or if we were entirely just looking for the answer of shadow. All right, so both of the schools are going to get a half mark for this one. So right now, let's jump straight into the heritage studies. And the first question for this session is, a count of population in a particular area is known as what? What do we call a count of population in a particular area? If you guys are staying in Harare, or maybe if it's a province, if it's a city, if it's a town, if it's just a small area, what do we call the count of that particular population in that area? So are you guys sure with your answers?
Yes.
Okay, so the correct answer that we were looking for is census. The second question for this round. And the question is, what is the official language in Zimbabwe? All right, so the correct answer that we are looking for is English. Unfortunately, English is the answer that we're looking for. English is the official language in Zimbabwe. Third question. Sekuru Gumbore Shumba was possessed by whose spirit? Okay, and you guys sure with your answers?
Yes.
All right, and the correct answer that we're looking for this one is indeed Sekuru Kaguvi. All right, so clap hands, audience, are we there? Clap hands for them. They're doing quite well in this round. And the fourth question for this round is, in what year was the British Union flag, also known as the Union Jack, raised at Fort Salisbury? Divine Junior, are you sure with our answer?
Yes.
Okay, and the Horizon School, are you ready? Okay, and the correct year, the correct answer that we're looking for is in 1890. Which one is the longest river in Africa? Which one is the longest river in Africa? Okay, Junior Divine School, are you sure with your answer?
Yes.
Okay, and the Horizon School, are you ready? Okay. All right, so the correct answer that we're looking for this one is the Nile River. Right about now, we are in the mathematics round. Are you guys excited for this one?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Aren't you guys lying? Because not everybody loves mathematics, but I'm pretty sure that today in the building we are joined by geniuses, okay? All right, so the Divine Genius School, are you ready for this round?
Yes.
And the Horizon School?
Yes.
All right, so let's get right into the mathematics round. And the first question for this one is, what is the square root of 144? What is the square root of 144? See your answers. But I'm pretty sure that you're pretty fast in calculating. So I've already seen that with Divine Junior. The Horizon School, we're waiting for you. 60 seconds. The clock is ticking. And we're looking for the square root of 144. Okay. I think we are almost ready, and our 60 seconds is almost up. Are you guys ready with your answer? Horizon School? Okay, and the correct answer that we're looking for is 12. The square root of 144 is 12. Okay, all right, so moving on, we are still in the mathematics round, and this is the second question for this round. And what is the value of 2 to the power of 3? All right, the value of 2 to the power of 3. All right, so the correct answer that we're looking for is 8. 8 is the answer that we're looking for, the value of 2 to the power of 3. Okay, so yes, both of you guys got it correct. So moving on in this session, the third question is, how long is a fortnight? How long is a fortnight? Not a lot of calculation is needed for this one, so I'm pretty sure that you guys won't take much of your time. How long is a fortnight? Okay. Are you guys ready with your answers? Okay. All right, so the correct answer that we're looking for is 14 days or 2 weeks. And both of you guys got it correct. So moving on, our fourth question for this session is 6 children. You need to listen this carefully, okay? 6 children shared the prize money for an art competition. Okay, I'm going to repeat it again. 6 children shared the prize money for an art competition, and each student received $750. Okay, among those 6 students, each one received $750. How much was the prize money for this one? How much was the prize money? If 6 children shared the prize money of an art competition and each student received $750, how much was the prize money? And the correct answer that we're looking for is $4,500, and both of you guys got it correct. Okay, let's give it up for them. All right, so our last question for the mathematics session is: a school program is 1 hour long. Okay, if a school program is 1 hour long, and quarter of the program is health education, 1/3 is geography, and 1/6 is story time. The rest is music. How many minutes were for health education? Let me repeat it again. A school program is 1 hour long. Quarter of the program is health education, 1/3 geography, and 1/6 story time. The rest is music. How many minutes were for the health education? Okay, we have 15 and we have 15, and indeed 15 minutes is the correct answer that we're looking for. Right now we move on to the agriculture session, and let's get right into it. How well do you guys know your agriculture? Are you good?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. So the first question for this session is: what are tools? Or rather, can you define tools? What is a tool, or what are tools? The definition of tools. And the clock is ticking. All right. And your time is up. Okay. So you guys can both raise your boards. And the correct definition that we're looking for is anything that makes work easy and fast. Okay, so the Horizon School is going to get a half mark, and Divine Junior will get a full mark for that one. Moving on to our next question is: 2 places where tools can be stored. Where can we store our tools, be it at home, be it at school, or wherever we are? But what do we call that place we store our tools? What do we call it? And we're looking for 2 correct answers for this one. So it could be either of those 2 answers that we're looking for. Okay, you guys can raise your boards now. Storeroom or tool shed, and you wrote storeroom or tool board. All right, so the correct answers that we're looking for are tool rack, storeroom, or tool board. So we're going to give a half mark to the Horizon School, and we're going to get a full mark to the Divine Junior School. But well done to both of the schools. All right, moving on. Right now, we are still in the agriculture session, and this is our 3rd question for this session. And our question is: what is an inventory record book? What do we call, or what is an inventory record book? Only a few seconds to go so that you guys can review your answers. Okay, and we're only looking for one correct answer. And the question once again is, what is an inventory record book? Okay, so our time is almost up. Divine Junior School, the Horizon School, are we getting ready to raise our boards? All right, and it seems like the Divine School is done with their answer, so we just await on the Horizon School, and you have about 10 seconds to raise your board, and your time will be up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's raise our boards. Our time is up. Okay, so the correct answer that we are looking for is a book where farm tools are recorded. All right, so you say the book used to record tools and their whereabouts, and a book where farm tools are recorded. All right, so the Horizon School is getting a half mark for this one, and Divine Junior School is getting a full mark. We are still in the agriculture session, and this is the fourth question for this session. So the question is, which tool can cut your finger among these ones? A, we have a rake. B, we have a sickle. C, we have a hoe. And D, we have a pick. Which tool is dangerous enough to cut your finger when you're using it? A, a rake. B, sickle. C, we have a hoe. And D, we have a pick. All right, seems like the Horizon School is ready with their answer, and so is Divine Junior. So you guys can both raise your boards to the audience at home as well. Okay, and the correct answer that we're looking for is B, sickle, and both of you got it correct. So let's clap hands for them. That's good. All right, so moving on to our last and final question for this session, agriculture session. Our question is 2 safe ways of handling tools. What are the 2 safe ways of handling tools? Are we guys ready? Okay, we have about 20 seconds. And it seems like the Horizon School is up, and we're just waiting on the Divine School to finish. We have 10 seconds to raise our boards. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so let us raise our boards. Okay. So I'm just going to ask Divine Junior to tell us your answer. Can you read it out loud, please?
Holding it whilst it is facing downwards. Maintaining a distance when working to avoid injuries.
Okay. And Horizon School, can you read out your answer as well?
Modify, wash and dry them.
Okay. All right. So the correct answer that we were looking for is holding a tool facing downward. Avoid holding the blade of a cutting tool. So holding a tool facing down and avoiding holding the blade of a cutting tool. So Divine School is getting a half mark for this one. So unfortunately, the Horizon School didn't answer the question properly. All right, so we've come to the end of the agric session, and that is the final session for the day. And right now, we're just going to give you the results for the overall sessions we did for the day. Are you guys ready for this? Yes. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, so coming in second today, we have the Horizon School with 77 points. So let's give it up for them. And to our winners for the day, we have Divine Junior School. Congratulations to you. You guys are leading with 86 points. So let's give it up for them. All right, so that was pretty good, and I'm sure that you guys learned a thing or two from today's session. So let's give it up for both of the schools. All right, so thank you so much for making time to watch The Battlefield. I hope that you guys learned a thing or two from today's edition. Do follow us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook, it's at The Battlefield. And we really had a great time today. We're signing out. Smarty Mr. Geraldine Mandengenda, but you also can call me JC.
Since the dawn of time, battles have been fought. Some won, others not so fortunate. In the midst of tranquility, a battle of a different kind is raging. The battle of the minds.